Hello everyone! I am Caroline and back for another season of the World Pokémon Draft League. This is gonna be Season 4. And last season, it was my first time playing the Draft League format. So I was a bit overwhelmed by my opponent's experience and skills. But this season is more of a rookie league, so I'm hoping that we can all be at the same level, and hopefully things go much better this season. And my team this season is the Galvantula formula, because my mascot is Galvantula. This little guy is gonna be here with me for all of the matches. And for week 1 we are facing JJ and Alex of the Throwers. I was very confused about how 2 people will play this, but apparently they're gonna take turns on who plays each match, and this week I'm facing JJ, and the team is pretty interesting. First, a rundown of my team. We got Salazzle, we got Chinchino, Galvantula, therefore Volt Switch and Sticky Webs, Sarud, we got Garchomp, we got Mew, we got Gholdengo. Gholdengo was my first pick because I felt like it's just such a good mount, being able to block Defog and Rapid Spin, and being able to put some offensive pressure as well. We got Glaceon, we got Clefable, Vespiquen, and Toxapex. And my Terra captains are Salazzle, able to Terra Fire, Grass, Ghost, and Dark; Glaceon, able to Terra Ice, Water, Ground, or Fairy; and Vespiquen, able to Terra Bug, Ground, Fairy, or Water. And my opponent has Mousehold. I definitely gonna have to watch out for Population Bomb shenanigans. There's Maxcalibur, who's a very threatening mon. If it starts setting up Dragon Dance, then taking it down is quite difficult. There's Heracross. With Moxie, it can also spite a lot of control very easily. There's Lycanroc Dusk, there's Gudra, very good defensive mon. Chandelier, what's its name? Grimmsnarl, very good prankster support. There's Mog, there's King Gambit, big threat there. There's Araquanid, Spidops, and Hatterene. And my opponent's Terra captains are Chandelier, with Terra Fire, Ghost, Grass, and Fairy, and Mog with Terra Ghost, Dark, Ghost, and Fairy. So, overall, I don't think I have a bad matchup, but there are a few things that I do have to watch out for, mainly letting Baxcalibur get out of hand, and after, if King Gambit is Supreme Overlord, then as a last mon it can just reverse the tides of the match, so I gotta watch out for those two. And this week we are gonna start with Celeste the Salazzle, one of my Terra captains, and we have heavy duty boots. Even if my plan is to lead with Salazzle, I have heavy duty boots so I can bring it later on safely. And the reason I plan to lead Salazzle is because of Fake Out and Flamethrower into a potential Spidops lead. With Fake Out we can remove the Sash, and then Flamethrower just deals with it entirely. And I have Terra Blast Dark because otherwise Chandelier, if it has Flash Fire, it can entirely wall Salazzle. So my hope is that if I can remove Spidops from the get-go with Fake Out and Flamethrower, and then Chandelier comes in, my plan is to Terra Blast Terra Dark to get rid of it immediately, and that will be 2 mons removed in 3 turns. And lastly we have Taunt to prevent later stuff from setting up, or from creating certain opportunities like Trick Room, like if my opponent wants to go for Trick Room, or because Salazar is naturally faster than the entirety of my opponent's team, then unless something is scarfed, I can taunt it and prevent it from setting up. And next on the roster for this week we have Emma the Gholdengo. I'm running a white herb with Make It Rain, with a fully offensive set. I have Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, and Psyshock, which will be able to hit pretty much everything on my opponent's team except from King Gambit. Because Make It Rain would lower my special attack upon use, then with White Herb, instead of having to switch out, because otherwise I will deal no damage, and it will just let me hit with normal, with like my normal stats, you know, instead of having it reduced. So basically I can Make It Rain and then Make It Rain some more. And next we have Satsuki the Clefable. I figured I needed some support in my team, so I have fully defensive, unaware Clefable with leftovers. Setting up rocks, as long as Hatterene isn't like there to magic bounce, will be very huge into my opponent's team to get rid of any sash users, and to put more pressure in so that my opponent doesn't switch out too much. We have Moonblast, of course, and then Psyshock because it will deal more damage to like an Assault Vest or specially defensive Muk. And Wish is always a good support move to have to keep my other mons healthy. Then next on the roster we have Sakura the Garchomp, with an offensive set with Life Orb. The plan is that with this much speed, I am faster than a Baxcalibur, naturally faster, as long as it doesn't set up Dragon Dance or for some reason is scarfed. I should be faster than Baxcalibur, which will allow me to like if I go for a Swords Dance, then I can start doing a lot of damage to my opponent's team. With the combination of Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Poison Jab, I can hit pretty much everything. In fact, I think I hit everything in my opponent's team. Poison Jab is there for Hatterene. I don't want to have to switch out on Hatterene. And if we do manage to set up rocks and it's a Sash Hatterene, then a Poison Jab absolutely takes it down, so that's pretty good. And then Dragon Claw and Earthquake are pretty free in general. So Garchomp has the role of a breaker this week. I'm hoping it puts enough pressure for the rest of my mons to like secure the chaos on the rest of the team. And next we have Fuyuhiko the Toxapex. Because Clefable was my only defensive mon, I feel like Toxapex with Regenerator is gonna be even better than Clefable to soak up hits, because Clefable is gonna be more of a support, and Toxapex is gonna be the one that takes the hits from my opponent's physical threats, of which they have a lot. So with Rocky Helmet and Recover, I'm pretty much guaranteed to chip down my opponent when they want to use contact moves. Liquidation will allow me to hit, let's say, Chandelier, for example, or Lycanroc. Poison Jab to fish out for poisons, to hit possibly Hatterene, and Infestation to trap specific mons that I would want to chip down. For example, against a Gudra, if it doesn't have Dragon Tail, I can trap it with Infestation, and then otherwise Gudra would easily wall Toxapex, But with infestation and recover, I can keep it in the field and start chipping it down, and hopefully remove it from the game. And finally, possibly our win con is gonna be Kaede, the Mew, with a weakness policy start power set with Iron Defense. Once again, the speed is enough for a non-boosted Baxcalibur, and with Iron Defense, the idea is to set up Iron Defense on a potential super effective hit, and then not only do I have the +2 from Iron Defense, I also have the weakness policy proc, which will give me +2 to attack, +2 to special attack, and with that, start power just goes absolutely bonkers into my enemy team, and it will get walled by, let's say, Grimmsnarl and Kingambit, but for Kingambit I have the combination of Drain Punch and Upper Hand. Now Drain Punch, of course, for recovery, and if Kingambit tries to go for a Sucker Punch, if Mew gets chipped down enough to the point that Sucker Punch will knock it out, then I can Upper Hand and deny the Sucker Punch because it will be faster, and like finish off the Kingambit for that. So yeah, Mew is definitely gonna be a piece that I want to keep safe until the pretty much almost the very end. And it's, yeah, this is my win con, and the rest of my mods are there to break through things and put on enough support to hopefully secure the win with Mew. And that's gonna be all for the team builder. You can tell that I'm kinda nervous, I'm stuttering a lot, so I'm sorry. And if you like the video, remember to leave a like, comment if you want, subscribe if you wanna get notified of when I post the other matches, and if you wanna message me, my Discord is on the screen, or if you have any suggestions or anything, do feel free to message me. With that out of the way, let's jump right into the battle. Okie doke, we are here for week 1 of the season 4 of the World Premier Draft League, and from the looks of it, we don't see any Spydos. That's pretty interesting. Ignore the hot nickname. I'm not entirely sure what to lead with now. I guess I could still be leading with Salazzle, you know. Hattering. Turn 1, this is not good. I'm gonna fake out just to get that bit of extra damage. It's leftovers. That's interesting. What do I think it's gonna go for? I could just go into Gholdengo right now. Into the mouse hold. I mean, knockoff shouldn't do that much. I think I can safely go for a Make It Rain here. I could also alternatively go into Toxapex and to scout for what you're gonna go for, but I think Make It Rain is safe. We are faster than this, actually. Interesting. Tidy up. Right. Whatever you're gonna go for right now, I don't like it. I'm just gonna go into Toxapex right now and see what they go for. Go for a Crunch. That works. I think I can recover safely here. Or alternatively, Liquidation isn't that much that important right now. Maybe I go for an infestation. Okay, you just decide to unalive yourself. Having revealed infestation, I think. Yep. Into the Excalibur. Is this gonna have Earthquake? If it has Earthquake, let's see.
Oh no!
It goes for Dragon Dance. Yeah, that's always scary. I'm gonna recover. Yep. So we do end up losing Toxapex, that's less than ideal. But I also didn't want anything else to take damage. I'm gonna Moonblast. Hoping to get some damage on this. I think you should know that I'm unaware. You do switch out into Muk. 9%. I could go for a Psyshock right now. What do we think Muk is gonna do? Realistically, if it goes for a knockoff, Gholdengo shouldn't. Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Now I think if I was faster than Mousehold, I think I'm faster than pretty much everything else. So I'm gonna go for a Nasty Plot this time. If you go knockoff, its damage is reduced because I no longer have the white hair. So I think Nasty Plot is pretty free right now. And into King Gambit. It is Supreme Overlord. I don't like this one. I do think I should have kept Toxapex alive for this. Would I survive a Sucker Punch from this? Because Gholdengo isn't exactly the most tanky Pokemon out there. And I don't want... Yeah, let me go into Salazzle. We fake out to get rid of the balloon. Hopefully. Yep. And now, I think we get a Dark Flamethrower, because if this is EV to be very offensive, I probably don't survive a Sucker Punch. Ooh, nice! Very nice! And with that, do you survive a Terra Blast? Let me go for it anyway. You don't? Okay, we get rid of King Gambit. That is a huge threat gone. That is very huge. We see the Lycanroc now. I'm not sure what this guy is gonna do. I think I can go into Garchomp. Pretty safely, and the thing is, I actually outspeed everything right now. So if they let me set up... Oh, okay, it's Life Orb. That's interesting. But because of that, you're not surviving an earthquake. If you're not Sash, earthquake right now is pretty free onto everything. Into Hattering, nope, that's not gonna work. We earthquake again. I think Garchomp just can win from here, except from a, I don't know, an Ice Shard Excalibur. That could be troublesome. Okay, Hattering done. We're getting chipped down, that's not ideal. But I think we're in a really good position right now. Yeah, this is pretty good. Excalibur is in. If I had to sack something, it will be Salazzle, so yep. That is gone. Now in comes Gholdengo. And I'm gonna make it rain once. Yep, that is gone. Very good, very, very good. And now what's left is Muk. I'm gonna go into... should I? I don't want to take any extra damage. Let's see what you're gonna go for. Lash out. And Side Shock now. Oh! Almost. Yeah, I think it's pretty safely that Garchomp wins from now. So that was a very good first match. I definitely could have preserved Toxapex, I guess.
What the dog doing?
GG's to my opponent. This was a very good match, and we start off with a win. That is wonderful. Yeah, if you like the video, leave a like. If you wanna leave a comment, feel free to do so. If you wanna message me, well, my Discord is gonna be down in the description. And yeah, great game. We're starting off with a win. Hopefully we keep that up. And see you all next time.